Yes, here we go. We had such amazing conversation already, the first part. So now let's start the second part. Okay, so now I hear your question. Do you mind just quickly recap? Or maybe I will just recap and then see whether this is the correct way, which I hear you. So what I hear is that you had a certain group of friends before you shifted yourself, your energy, right? And then now, after you have shifted and then you have been practicing and living this new way of life and experiencing yourself newly and feeling newly, seeing newly of everything. And then you discovered, oh, the old group of friends somehow don't really sit with you anymore. And then whatever they're talking about, you're not interested in anymore. And then they are not really catching you or getting you where you are, right? Is this what I hear correctly? Is that right?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, great. Awesome. Guess what? This is probably one of the biggest affirmation in terms of how incredibly fast you have grown, how incredibly well you have transformed yourselves. Have you heard of this, the analogy, like a radio tuning? You know, the radio tuning of the different frequencies. You got to go to the different hertz to hear different things.
Yeah.
This is exactly what's happening with you and your old group. Okay, so where you were, so now you can see because of who they are, right? Where you were, because usually we don't see ourselves. So there was a hertz that you were tuned in before, and now you have tuned yourself further up in such a fast and furious and speedy way. And then you discovered, ooh, these people are not really, aligning with myself, with me, or I'm not aligning with them anymore. It's like kind of like just this incredible feeling of falling out. Just doesn't jive anymore, right? Can you imagine? Because they cannot tune into where you are unless they speed up and come to your channel. You, of course, you don't want to go back to that channel anymore, right? So what you're doing now is that with your energy, you will find your own tribe here. But because you are growing so fast, you are actually speeding up. You'll have new tribes or even form your own tribes. This is how everything is because we are energy. We're tuning into each other, the frequency. So that's why I said in this space, people tuning into this space, that means they are ready for something that's high frequency, high vibrations, right? People who come and then they stay, they commit to this really means that, you're ready for some levels of transformation. So this is
And
incredible. Yeah.
and also, I was caught into these social media where I would be looking at things and looking at it and thinking, okay, well, that's right. Yes, that's happened to me. So judging, let's say, for instance, example, a quote. I'm thinking to myself, yes, that's me. The quote, that's me. But that's their perspective. Now I'm thinking that's their perspective. Okay, that's fine. Let it be. And I find myself not looking at that anymore. So my interests have also shifted. So for instance, I would now, instead of looking at things that are wrong, I would rather then go for inspirational things and look at inspiration. Let's say like the Neville Goddard or Abraham Hicks, or so I'd rather read those or listen to those audio and Tim Robbins, rather than 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 having some post that could be two-sided, but it is what it is. But I don't get influenced by that anymore.
Beautiful. This is great. See, this is the part which I really want to point out. Even though earlier in our conversation, you went a little bit over there thinking about the injustice or the sadness that's surrounding us. That's the darkness, right? See, even though you have some old momentum, we
Yes.
all do, right? We all do. We come from that conditioning. We come from those old patterns. No human beings can be free from that, of course, unless you keep practicing. And then even though so still we experience that. It's about we catch ourselves. See, right now, what you shared is literally another level of just to affirm your inner being is shining bright. It's guiding you, right? You have this pure light that's guiding you. It's like literally because your subconscious mind is shifted. So it's like literally drawing your attention or your interest into what actually works, what serves you, because this is literally the rule number one of law of attraction, right? Law of attraction is what you put in here, what you are, right? What's your interest, what your attention is. Guess what? It gives you more, it brings you more. When you put your attention to the injustice, to the sadness, to the world that's not working, guess what? You'll bring more and more and more of that for you too. It's just
So true.
it's just a law, a universal law. It's a principle. If you know that, yeah, that's when.
And what I do also is, I've had 46 years of this conditioning, 46 years. Now it's only been 3-4 months that I've gone through. So I allow myself to be that way and say, all right, okay, you're in this headspace, do something that to get yourself out of that headspace, then readjust and look at the situation in a different light. So like you said, we are conditioned that way. So I just step out of that mindset, do something completely different, and then go back and I feel, okay, that's worked for me.
Yeah. See, this is the part which actually I would say, because of your commitment, right? Because you literally put your feet down when you did the session. You cleared all of those blocks. Of course, we cannot clear all of it. The basic ones where you can actually move forward, you can do the further shift, and you can shift and shift like this, right? Because of your commitment. So then, right now, you kind of like got out of the old conditioning and like this incredible awakening and the shift that happened. You get to really see clearly all of those years you talked about, 46 years. However, bear in mind, this 46 years, the previous part of life is crucial, fundamental. Without that, you cannot experience what you're experiencing here. Again, the contrast is required for you to experience the joy, the intense joy, right? The ecstatic joy of all of this enjoyment. If everything all the same, all figured out, all sorted out, it's boredom, right? Even playing computer games, if you just like invincible, unstoppable, you just like every level you kill it, you just go and then you go like probably one round, what is this? It's so boring. I don't want to play anymore, right? It got to have some this. This is also part of why we're here as human, because our truth is really just like this. We're invincible. We are one with the source. So the journey is to unfold back to that.
And before I was so bitter and how could it say, I was so unforgiving, and now I'm so grateful for the people that played a role in my life.
Beautiful.
Because if they weren't in my life, if I didn't have that contract with them, I wouldn't be in the space that I am, or the person that I'm becoming. So I'm really grateful, and that's also another attribute that I'm really, really working on, is being grateful. That's probably, to me, the most important is being grateful.
Wow.
So a lot of things are happening, and it's just mind blowing, and I'm just wow, it's just been incredible. So I think I've spoken enough.
No, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
This is so cool.
I just wanted to say for all of us, okay, even the people who are tuning in here from wherever, gratitude opens all doors. This is proven even by the quantum physics. Gratitude is the energy that really opens doors. That's
so
it.
True.
Yeah, that's it, right? So because you see, the truth is that when you have gratitude, what you are sending out for law of attraction is saying, thank you, I have already received, which means I know who I am. I know whatever I asked for, it's already giving. Because only when your gratitude is offered, the energy, the vibration is offered, that's the way to affirm, align with the truth, to align with the law of attraction. If you send out the vibration, the opposite of the gratitude, saying, "Oh, I haven't got enough. I need this. This hasn't been giving. I need this. I want more, 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 more." Guess what? What is really behind all of that is what? Is lack. So then, of course, the law of attraction is saying, "Oh, you want lack? We'll give you more." So you will always be in this spinning row, spinning hamster's wheel, always wanting more. And that's it. That's the end of your life. Never get satisfaction, never enjoy life. And that's illusion. You see, that's the illusion. Right? So what we are practicing here, you are starting to practice is the truth, to be aligned with the truth. Gratitude is that the brick that opens or knock the doors open. For example,
the essence.
Your new job opportunities, your new level of contribution and service, being the mentor, right, for the people that you will be working with, because you naturally become the light. It's not about even you go out saying, "Oh, this is not good. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this. You should come this way, this way." Then again, you deviated from the truth. The truth is never about right or wrong. The truth is only about the self. Only watch out here. Are you letting your light shine by aligning yourself with the truth? Or you are here thinking this and that and filled with judgment?
Wow. Awesome.
A lot to think about. Yeah? Awesome, awesome. So Misa?
Yes, hi.
Hi, what did you hear? This whole time Luigi was asking the questions and we were answering it
yeah, I was listening to the answer because like I feel I passed through the same experience at some point, and it keeps coming. Yani, as long as you are upgrading, it will keep happening. The environment will change. You have to have more experience, and you have to open up for new things, and also to be gratitude for what you have and what you want to have in the future.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. However, there's something which I just want to confirm when you said the environment changes, so I should to have gratitude or something like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, like you will need to fit to the new thing, like for your new vibration. So as long as you are upgrading, you will still feel the disconnecting from the surrounding environment, from the people you were with, or something like that, because your vibration is no longer fitting them. So you will automatically join another communities which like have the same vibration, or they have the same ideas or something like that. Yeah. So you will attract the same things all the time. As you are upgrading, you are changing, but it's not a big issue. But and also we should, it's not like we have to disconnect from those people at all, but maybe you will not spend much time with them. They may still be your friend, and you will ask about them and you will care about them, but maybe the type of discussions or sharing information will be different a little. Like you will have another area of concerns. That's what I mean.
That's awesome. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. This is so great, right? We all experience this, and I think the essence what we're expressing here is that it's okay. It's okay. Some friends or some old friends or some old circles or people, they fell out of our life. It's okay. Nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, my son.
Yeah, I feel it's يعني a healthy thing happening normally as we are growing. I call it growing. It's not just
Yes.
upgrading. It's a part of our growth.
Yes.
Like flowers, they like the leaves will fall, but they will bloom again at يعني next season or something like that. So it's something healthy. It's the normal thing of life.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. So it's okay. First of all, we affirm it's okay. Luigi, we are okay. And then, yeah, the second part is that to address this, there's no right or wrong. It's not because we moved this way, the other people are not good. They're wrong. They are somehow like, lower frequency, this and that, okay? Nothing like that. Wherever we are in life, it's by choice and it's fully honored for everybody. Whatever the choices that they make. And what we're standing here, what we're standing for is firmly stand in our own light, aligning with the highest truth, which is the source, the God or the universe or Allah, whatever names that we give, but that's the truth. Because when we align with the source, with the universe, with God, there's no judgment. Everybody is accepted. Everybody is loved. Everybody is honored, whatever choices that they make. And there's understanding. And then the only way that we can do anything for the world, for people, is by focusing on here, focusing on being the light, leading by example and shining. And then allow, this is the space. Okay, we're talking about the space now. This is totally next level stuff. Then we have the space to invite people to choose. They can choose the light or they can choose the darkness, the heaviness, whatever that they are experiencing. It's not because that's wrong. It's not because that's not good. It's because it's by choice. There's something that they need to learn if they choose that. There's nothing wrong.
Yes.
Right? We are all here together. We are all here together and experiencing this contraction and then expansion of the experiences and of the universe. We are supporting each other in different ways through vibrations, through energy. If we choose to, of course, this is again, it's because we choose to vibrate this way, or we choose to vibrate align with the truth, because this is the experience of harmony, peace, love, and all the things that we want to experience. We found the pathway and the access to experience this. So then we choose to align with this. It's not our role or our job to point fingers and criticize or judge, saying, yeah, you should all come, you should all be this way. When we are shining as the light, when we choose this way to be with the truth, naturally, remember what we were talking about earlier as our imagination, our focus, our attention is literally the leading edge of creation. Everything out there, or your reality in your life, or other people, how they will be, how everything will be, it's all here. Can you see? This is the part which we're talking about. If we really focus on what works, what makes the difference in this world, it's not about we go out to change other people. It's what? It's all here. It's about what we do, shift ourselves, letting all the, the entanglement and all the old stuff, let's call it shit, let that go. So you are clear, you have the space. So now you can be the creator using your imagination, using your visualization, using your vision. For me, my vision is I want to create a world that works for everyone. This is my vision. I'm not going out there change everybody so that things could work out. I am working on myself. I'm committed to working on this highest level to shift here, because this is what I'm creating the world. I just need to be me. I'm shining. I just need to clear the pathway, letting the shit go, so then I can just naturally shine. It's not like I have to go work hard, do this, do that, do this, do that. The only commitment is to transform the self, letting go of all the past. Actually, that's the resistance, right? Everything is giving. Everything is here, right now. It's the resistance from the self that's causing all of those issues, troubles, suffering.
Jing?
Yeah.
I think, I've done a lot of, well, when I listen to these influencers and they talk about it's the ego, our ego. Now listening to you, and the way you are and the way you've presented yourself, it's there, like you just said, you don't need to influence the rest of the world. Your own true light will shine and people will see that. Now, what I've done in the past is, yes, my intentions are to be that person, to have that light, but I want to tell everybody about it. And now that has shifted. That has shifted because I've taken the ego away and I've buried it. Yes, it comes out every now and then. Yes, it comes out every now and then, and that's perfectly normal. Like I said, I've had 3-4 months of this, and I'm still conditioning myself, and I'll continue to learn, but it's that need to tell the world, "Ooh, Luigi has changed, and ooh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you need to do this and you need to do that." I don't need to prove to anybody. I only need, it's my inner being that is the most important, and I'm working towards that. And people, without me even having to say something, they will see that I'm shining and I'm glowing.
Absolutely. This is the part. And then also the part about whether they see it or not, it's not even important, because you see, the truth is that we are creating. We're all creators, everybody, regardless, okay? Regardless where we are, whatever the experiencing is, what we are creating, that's the difference, right? What we're choosing here is the creation intentionally aligned with what we want. Most people, they are creating unintentionally without knowing all the unwanted stuff, because that's their attention where they go, right? Because that's what you're talking about. Even in the past, you want people to know, then your being is not your true self. Your being is still the human, like you call using ego, saying the ego self, I need to let people know, I need to show, I need to, be known, be regarded, and I feel good when I'm like this. That's still part of the pattern that growing up was underappreciated, or something that there's a need for that was triggered. There's nothing wrong, right? Because you see, once you transform and overcame, or sort of like dive through that pattern, and you come back, you see it, you go like, wow, you appreciate even more. Because think about it, your role, we have already created from the session, that your role is to be of service, to contribute to other people. And the way you do it, the way how people become the space is that we got to experience other people, what other people are dealing with. If you don't experience and then you just say, oh, I want to be a mentor, I'm going to be like this, you don't even connect or relate to other people, what they are dealing with, what they go through, right? So all of this is incredibly important, crucial for everything that's about to come and unfold.
You know, and I'm so, I am so grateful to my parents, because the way they conditioned me would never have led to this point where I had that session and identified my childhood, and wrong or right or whatever it is, it's just being grateful to them and the people that have played the part in my journey, my contract with them. And it's otherwise I wouldn't have identified everything, and then I wouldn't have become or becoming this person that I am.
Yeah.
Or I'm already this person that I am. I'm already.
Luigi, this is so precious. This
it's mind-blowing.
So
it's mind-blowing, this whole journey, and I'm so grateful to you. You have been an inspiration, and it's just wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So amazing. I'm having tears now thinking about this. This is what it means, right? This is what it means to hold space for another person. You see, when we did this session, when I was doing it for you, I didn't see you as that whatever that you were experiencing. I saw you as who you are now. I saw you as the truth that you are, the super creators, right? This is how everything is done. And I said, I'm aligned with the truth only, nothing but truth, the highest truth. And then what you just experienced, what you just shared is so incredibly valuable, because the truth is that we are all so perfect on our journey, whatever we are experiencing. Like now you express your gratitude to all the people, especially your family members, because among all the people on this journey of us as human beings, the family members are the most important people, because we came in together. We have this relatively speaking, a bond that's throughout life together, going through some parts of experiences, journeying, right? Learning. There's so much to learn. And you see, even you chose your parents. By the way, it's you. Before you even came, you chose your parents, the set of experiences, the set of conditioning, everything that's about to happen in this life, you chose it to experience this journey that way. So you get to now get to the other side. You wake up, you go like, wow, what a journey. What a learning, what a growth. And then this is the time for you to really just, make more space, make it for you, and just let your light shine. Naturally, you just become who you are, who you naturally are. Right? Whatever is intended for you, huge things are intended for you, for each and every one of us, if we choose to allow it. That's it.
Wow.
It's a choice. Always it's a choice. Nothing good, bad, right or wrong. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything is just perfect the way it is.
Wow.
Speechless.
It's just it's incredible.
Yes, it's speechless.
it is. It's just mind-blowing, and I want to get to that stage where the ego is out of the door, there's nothing, and I just shine. I'm just shining, because not to shine for others, to shine, because that is my inner being. That is who I want to be.
Luigi, are you ready for the next level of shift? You know, one call. Gosh, are you ready? Are you open to listen to something that's gonna shift you further? I just heard something. I can be your super mirror. And I just want to quickly say, welcome, Salma. We will catch up with you soon, okay? I'll just
Thank you. I'm listening.
Yeah. I just quickly share. This is very important, because this point, we shouldn't just let it go, because this will support so many people. The truth, right? We always have this. Actually, the root of all the suffering of all people is exactly what just lies here, what Luigi was expressing. I want to get there. I want to be, one day, someday, I will be this. I need to be. This is the root of everything. Your dissatisfaction, your this unhappy feeling, that's just never enough feeling. It's just like, like this moment is not perfect. You need to get somewhere, be there. And so then you get to, and then you thought you got there, and then you go like, oh, next level, woo. Disappointed, right? Even just a simple analogy. Most people say, oh, I want this house, I want this car. Guess what? You get it. You happy for how long? Maybe a whole afternoon? And then that's it. Something else, right? So then this is the eternal circle. Again, hamster's wheel. You just get on it, you just never get out. You still, have this practice this dissatisfaction, which is not really who you truly are. So Luigi, ready for the truth, for the shocking truth?
Yeah, I'm every single day I'm becoming. So I'm ready.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. So the truth is that, yes, this is our practice. Being human is the unfolding, the becoming. But the truth is that you are that shining light right here, right now. It's never outside of you. It's never something that you need to get to. You're living it. The mere fact that we bring that awareness, that's what marks the difference. It's not about, we don't have everything we have. Everything we have ever dreamed, wanted, desired, everything at all. The whole world, the whole universe is right here. It's about the awareness that we have, or the awareness what we have, that makes the difference. That's it. So for you, it's already here. It's nothing about getting anywhere. So bring that satisfaction of you got it, you are the light each and every moment. Yes, as human beings, we never get it done. We trip, we fell, we go like, bleh. That's part of the journey. That's the game. Right? That's the fun, actually. It's not about, remember we talked about, it's not about you just being the super perfect, we call it superhuman because like you don't make a mistake, you don't feel this horrible feelings other people are feeling. It's never about that, right? It's not about even you kill your ego. Say, no, I don't want to have any ego. It's not even about that. It's a practice. It's just a journey. It's just this fun journey. Meanwhile, the unfolding is knowing that we are right here, right now. We have everything. Because I have this thought, just quickly, because I was traveling, right? I was in Peru, and we need to change money and all of that. And I suddenly came up with this thought, and I said, wow, I have everything. So that means I have this biggest value of the money. So the reason why we are not experiencing all of that is because we haven't be able to exchange this money into whatever the frequencies that, whatever the currencies that can be used to utilize right now in this reality. And this is the truth. We have everything. We have all the money, but because it's so huge, it takes a little bit of time to match the frequency with that in order for it to gradually come in so you can use that as your buying power to do stuff. Shocking, right? Really shocking, right? You go like, wow, exactly. Incredible. Well, together going to the next level, for sure. Okay, this is why we're here, and then we're shining the light, and we continue to do so. So amazing, and thank you really for being here and creating the space. Of course, I intended something different, but this is what really being flow is about, right? We are called to be here to co-create. So amazing. So now the next 5 minutes, let's dedicate to Salma, and for this incredible, brave, and courageous human being who is just like,
Thank you.
touches me every day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So Salma?
I'm here.
Yeah. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Is there anything that you want to express or anything at all that you want to share? We are holding the space for you here. You know that, right? With love.
Yes, what I'm present to is I want to go back to my commitment. It has been a while, yani, not organizing my time, not prioritizing myself. So this is what I'm present to.
Okay, so let me just quickly check. Is this there's something about whatever that you were doing, whatever that you did, it was not right? You experiencing, you feeling that?
No, at all. I was busy with the family, with regarding some issue.
Yes.
So I have missed some appointment. Sometimes maybe couldn't say no, for example, or if I say no, I feel guilty. What I'm present to, like from today, it's khalas, it's a new day, yani. I'm planning to go back to my normal things to see what, when I break a commitment that I used to do, I feel like blaming myself. Yeah.
This is what I hear also, because there is something about whatever that's happening is not right, or yeah, something about that that's sounding like that. So basically, I agree with you, right? You see, this is the pattern, or let's call it, we have the momentum of whatever that we used to carry, we used to have. And it's normal, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. So one thing I just wanted to offer, if you're open, is that you just gone through a very traumatic family experience, okay? Very sad. And then the loss of a dear one.
Yeah.
So this is something that, you know, for anyone, right? Everybody, emotionally, it's like huge.
Yeah.
To allow yourself to process that, to own it up, because having emotions is a superpower. This is a part of being human that's really important, right? Just honor that and let that be. Instead of saying, oh, because of this, I'm like, oh, I carried away, I didn't do this and that. Then this is the part which is actually not human.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Selma, can you hear me? I think she's having a bad connection. Okay, just quickly.
I think,
yeah.
No, I am back. So
okay.
I think like what you said, I didn't do this, I didn't do that.
It's okay.
And I think I don't let my emotions to be expressed well.
And it's okay, right? That's what we're here for. And we're here holding the space for you to express yourself and also for you to allow yourself to be and to be human. And that's actually what's required. And this just last few minutes, and then we are able to do this and to offer this space. This is incredible, right?
Appreciate.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
You're welcome. And this is what it meant, what it means to be here. And also you chose to be here, right? You chose to be here because this is meant for you and for your next level of growth. And that's absolutely intended for you for the next level of growth. Yeah?
Yes, thank you. Appreciate.
You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. And then we'll talk more next time. Okay. We had an amazing call today, and it's just so incredibly delicious. So much fun. And we together really shared a lot. And we are also created, I think we also created incredible space of allowing and also just really giving the permission to let go and also giving the permission to be whatever way we are. And this is the only way. And this is the truth that's aligned with everything around us. And this is the truth that aligning with all the manifestation as well. How everything is created in our reality is by being like this. Let go, committing ourselves, and be satisfied right here, right now, knowing who we are. And then also accepting whatever the humanness that we exhibit. It's absolutely fine. With eternal love and gratitude to all of you and whoever that tunes in here, thank you so much. Really, thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you.
Thank you. I will be waiting for the link, and I will put in my calendar when I will watch it for sure. Before the next week, I'm already watching it. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Lucy. Nice
oh my God, I love you. I love you. Awesome. Okay, all right. My dear souls. Until next time.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.